Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm the City Witch. So I have a brand new deck to review. It is, of course, the Disney Hocus Pocus Tarot. So this is one of my all-time favourite movies, so of course I just had to have the deck. But I am really hoping that this deck isn't as pippy as some of the others that have been coming out. Now, I did purchase the Disney Villains and that was okay. I did get the Supernatural deck and that one I absolutely adore, and of course the Nightmare Before Christmas. But I was really disappointed with the Labyrinth Tarot that was extremely pippy. I did have a moment where I thought I was going to buy the Stranger Things Tarot, but again, that looks really pippy, and it's just a real shame that some of these decks haven't had the time and energy put into them as they deserve. However, I am kind of hoping that even if this is pippy, that I really fall in love with the artwork and I'm really impressed, because I will probably still keep it and use it, even if it is slightly on the pip side. But let's have a look. First impression of the box is really good. I love the artwork and the colours is fantastic. The box is really excellent quality, and this deck is by Insight Editions. So usually they do some really awesome decks. Cardstock's usually amazing. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the deck's like. On the back, it says, bring a touch of witchcraft into your tarot practice with this official tarot deck inspired by Disney's classic film Hocus Pocus, featuring beautiful original illustrations of Max and Danny Dennison, the Sanderson sisters, Zachary Binks, and many more of the classic tarot characters. It includes a fully illustrated 78 card deck and a 128-page guidebook. Ooh. So let's open it up and have a little look, shall we? Ooh, box is pretty. Really liking the look of the book as well. The book looks awesome. So let's have a little look. So the book is colour, so that's nice, because mostly these days they're just black and white. Looks like we get a nice introduction and a look at some of the cards and some details. Then it goes straight into Major Arcana and then the Minor. And then let's see if we have some spreads. Yeah, so preparing your deck. So that's nice. Some spreads. So we have Wisdom of the Witches. Ooh, nice. The Cat's Eye spread. The Hocus Pocus spread. And a little bit about the author and the artist. And then that's it. So I'm not going to look any more in that because I like to be surprised and I don't like to be shown things in advance. So let's have a look at cards. Ooh, I like that. I like that we have the Black Flame candle. That's cool. I don't know if you guys can see that properly. There we go. It's a nice touch. So this is what the deck looks like. So this is the back. I have to say, I really like that. For those of you who've watched my other unboxing videos, you know that I love when you cannot tell whether a card is reversed or the right way up. And of course, I suppose you could probably guess a little bit with that because it goes darker then lighter, but it's still quite a plainish background, so I like that. Cardstock's pretty good, I have to say. I mean, usually Insight Editions does awesome decks with decent card quality, but I like that this is a little bit more flexible, not too stiff, so that bodes well. And of course, the side is just plain white. There's no special gilding or edging or anything. Now let's have a look at the cards. So this is the first one. So of course we have Max as the Fool because he lit the candle. So yep, he was the Fool. So that makes perfect sense to me. And that is a beautiful card. Then we have the Magician. That's an excellent choice. Ah, Winnie. That's amazing with her book. Yep. High Priestess. We have Sarah. Again, makes perfect sense. Alluring, charming, has all the power. The Empress. That's an interesting looking card, isn't it? Look at her eyes. She looks like she's up to something, a bit of mischief there. And of course, the Emperor is the dad, is Dracula. That is awesome. Oh, the book. Yes, knowledge, information, study. I love it. That is just, that speaks volumes, doesn't it? That's amazing. The Lovers, and this is where he's passing her his phone number. Personally, I'd have gone with their first kiss. I think that would have been awesome, but I like that as well. That's really cute. Really sweet vibes off that. The Chariot, and of course, yeah, most of the, well, the brooms were stolen, weren't they? And they had to turn to other things they had. So yeah, this is where we end up with the hoovers and things. That's cool. There we go, Danny. She's giving him a right telling off in that scene, isn't she? That makes strength a perfect choice for her, because she's definitely very delicate, sensitive. She has a really compassionate side to her. She knows when to use her power and when not to. So that's a really good choice. The Hermit. And we have, is that Billy's grave? I'm assuming that's Billy's grave. Here lies body of M. William Butcherson. It's cool for death. Well, Hermit card, that's really cool. Gives me that solitary vibes when you think of a cemetery and you're on your own. The Wheel of Fortune, which is the ring of salt that she used to protect herself. I must say, they've done some, you know, really clever things in this deck. And I really love the colours and the artwork. Justice, because obviously they were killing children and stealing their life force. So, yeah, makes sense. Ooh, Suspension instead of the Hanged Man. That's interesting, isn't it? I like the way they've changed that. Transformation. So that, I'm guessing, is instead of the Death card. So this is our Death card, Transformation. Temperance, finding a balance in all things. Oh, the Master instead of the Devil. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. That is amazing. And then we have the Tower, which is, of course, the Sanderson sisters' house where they're brewing all their potions. Oh, the Star. Zachary's sister. Emily. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh. The Moon. And the Sun, yes, where they turn to stone. That's an awesome choice as well. Judgment. And the World, yeah, because she meant everything to him, his sister. That's a really nice choice for the World card. I like that. King of Potions, and there we have him, Billy. It's nice. Queen of Potions, and that is the high school teacher. Knight of Potions. That's an interesting choice, isn't it? Just having a potion bottle between their hands. Usually, obviously, a knight would be on horseback and they all represent different energies, but they're all warriors first and foremost. That's it's thrown me a little bit, that one. That would take a bit of work, I think, because of the imagery. You'd have to resort back to the Rider-Waite kind of meanings for the tarot, I think. Page of Potions. So, yeah, pointing out that they're brewing. Ace of Potions. That's nice. Yeah, so this is where I was thinking the deck's going to get a bit pippy, but I do like the artwork. That is really pretty. So that is the Two of Potions. And then we have the Three of Potions. Oh, I love the artwork on that. That is stunning. So this is where tarot creators get a little bit lazy for my taste, because they're not putting time and energy into it. It's a beautiful, beautiful image. Don't get me wrong. I really like it. I like the colours and I like what I'm seeing, but it tells you nothing if you're a beginner. It doesn't give anything away. You'd really have to know what you're talking about to read a pip deck. Five of Potions. Dead Man's Toes. Six of Potions. Seven of Potions. Eight of Potions. Nine of Potions. I like that one as well. That's nice. And of course the Ten of Potions. There we go. King of Candles is the singer at the dance that their parents was at. That's really well done, isn't it? He looks awesome. Queen of Candles. So there's their mother dressed up for the party. Madonna, I think she was, if I remember rightly. Knight of Candles. Again, they don't seem to be putting much into the knights, do they? I think they should have been choosing champions, warriors. They could have chosen the police officer on the motorcycle as an example. The kids that stole the brooms from the witches. You know, there's a couple of ideas there that they could have gone with. Page of Candles is, of course, Danny. Ace of Candles. And the Two of Candles. Three of Candles. Four of Candles. That's interesting, isn't it? Because it's one candle, but four flames. And the Five of Candles. Six of Candles. That's cool. Seven of Candles. I like that one with all the spider webs. Eight of Candles. Nine of Candles. And of course the 10 of Candles there. And then we have King of Pumpkins. And yeah, that's a really posh looking house, isn't it? And again, they're not, you know, King of Pumpkins, but they've chosen house as the image. So this is where I think they don't put a lot of thought into these pip decks. They really don't think what you'd need to see. We need to be seeing a man or, you know, a king in a position of power ruling a country. Queen of Pumpkins. Knight of Pumpkins. And the Page of Pumpkins, well, they're definitely having a good time there, aren't they? The Ace of Pumpkins. I'm okay with that. The kind of scarecrow kind of vibe. Two of Pumpkins. Oops, didn't measure them together. There we go. Three of Pumpkins. That's pretty, isn't it? I've done that one and that one before, but not those two. Maybe this year with carving the pumpkins. And we've got the Five of Pumpkins. And again, I've done one like that and those as well. So loving the carvings on the pumpkins, so cute. Oh, and here we have some little candies that look like pumpkins. So that's the Six of Pumpkins. Seven of Pumpkins. Eight of Pumpkins. Nine of Pumpkins. 10 of Pumpkins. And here we go. So we have the King of Lightning. And of course it's got to be Max because, you know, he said that he was magical and that he could bring down rain upon them. And of course he did. He tricked them, but it was clever. Queen of Lightning. So this is the Master's wife. Knight of Lightning. That's the bus driver, I believe. Yeah, I think that's the bus driver. Page of Lightning. That's yeah, that's the two bullies, isn't it? Ice that renamed himself. Ace of Lightning. I'm okay with that one as well. Two of Lightning. So she casts in her spell. Three of Lightning. She's maybe casting a spell from the book or summoning the book in some way. Four of Lightning. This is where she attacks Max. Five Lightning. She's going after Zachary there. Ooh, Six of Lightning. That's interesting, isn't it? She's bringing the broom to life. And then we've got the Seven of Lightning, lighting the candle. And the Eight of Lightning. And the Nine of Lightning. And the last one, the 10 of Lightning. I have to say I don't hate it. You know, there's a lot of pippy cards in there, especially, you know, when you're getting into the ones and the twos and stuff. you're gonna have to know your tarot quite well to read this, but I do like what I'm seeing. I like the artwork and stuff. So this is definitely a deck I think I will use and keep. I really enjoy it. It's really quite pretty. Let's have a look at the suits, because there's some guesses I would make with the suits, but obviously they have changed them. So let's see if it tells us anything in here. So the cards are divided into 4 suits: candles, pumpkins, lightnings, and potions. For the tarot, so as the traditional wands, coins, swords, and cups, this deck takes those ideas and adds a hocus pocus flavour to it. So the suit of candles represents emotions, relationships, and imagination. Why wouldn't that be potions though? The suit of pumpkins represents finance, earthly materials, and labours. Yeah, I get that, because pumpkins grow in the earth. The suit of lightning represents conflict, power, and judgment. Yeah, I would get that as well. And the suit of potions represents adventure, creativity, and inspiration. The members of its court are courageous and passionate. I feel like they've made an error there in some ways, because it's saying there the suit of candles corresponds to the element of water. Surely it would be potions that would do that, because they're saying here that potions corresponds to the element of fire. They're the wrong way around. So that looks like a typo, a mistake to me, because I would definitely read potions like water, and I would 100% choose to read the candles as the fire element, because why wouldn't you? You know, and then lightning would be wind, and then of course the pumpkins would be earth. That would make sense to me. So if they're saying it's the other way around, for me it's not. I would probably choose to change that personally. It's not going to affect much. It's just how you read it, I guess. Overall review of the deck is pretty good. I personally really like it. It feels nice in my hands. The cardstock quality is really good. The imagery is beautiful. It's all colourful and fantastic. Really love the movie, so therefore, you know, the deck and what they've chosen for it's great. I do think they could have used more characters from the movie, and the imagery could have been improved upon instead of it being so pippy in places. Having said all that though, I would probably give it a score easily of about a 6 or a 7 out of 10, somewhere around that mark. It's not perfect. There are definitely room for improvements here, and I do think there's an error in the guidebook in regards to the suits. I would have to check that out and see if that's the case. But other than that, I really like it. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. If you did enjoy watching this video, please give me a thumbs up. Click the bell so YouTube will tell you when my next video comes out. Thank you very much all for watching, and I will see you very soon. Take care of yourselves, guys. Blessed be.